Hey everyone, this is Steve from PublishPress. We developed the PublishPress Revisions plugin, and so we end up with a lot of questions about revisions in WordPress. Now, our plugin is built on top of the core revisions feature, and we're able to capture all of the data that is added to posts when you submit a revision. But that's not true of the core revisions feature. What I'm going to do in this video is explain exactly what is captured when you save a revision in a default WordPress post. I have a WordPress post here, and I have all sorts of information. I have the title, I have the body, there's the date, there's the status, there's the permalink, there are categories. All of this information is in here. However, the revisions feature in WordPress does not capture all of this information. What it does is capture the information in the title and in the body. And there's one other feature of WordPress that it captures as well, and that is the excerpt down here. So, I've added a little piece of punctuation to the title, to the body, and to the excerpt. If I click on Update, after updating the post, I can look in the right sidebar, and here's the revisions link. If I click on the revisions link, it's going to show me the latest changes, and you can see that highlighted in the bright green here are the changes that I have made to the post. We have one area for the title, one area for the content, and one area for the excerpt. So WordPress has successfully saved all of those changes, and if I want to, I can choose another revision and I can roll back those changes. I can click the Restore this revision button. So, WordPress does include the title, the body, and the key features of the post in the revisions. However, let's see what happens if I change the permalink, or perhaps I change the categories, or perhaps I add some tags. So you would expect all of those changes, the permalink, the categories, the tags, perhaps even, so let me replace the featured image. You would expect all of those to be saved in the WordPress revisions. However, if I click on Update and then go to the revisions area, it's not been saved. WordPress will only create a new revision if you make a change to the title, to the content, or to the excerpt. The same limitation applies for most extra features you can add to WordPress posts. For example, custom fields are not stored in WordPress revisions, and neither are most plugin settings. The same is also true of third-party plugins. For example, I have a plugin called the Events Calendar, which is very popular and very good, installed on my site. If I go to an event and make a change, again I'll just add a little bit of punctuation, you'll see that a revision has been created. And WordPress has successfully saved the changes to the event title and the event description. However, let me try and make some changes to any other part of the event. I'll add a tag. I'll add a category. I will change the date of the event. And you'll notice that the number of revisions has not changed here. And if I click on Browse, no new revision has been created. So with most plugins, you'll find that WordPress will store the title and the body. However, it can sometimes get a bit more complicated than that. For example, some plugins, such as WooCommerce, have gone so far as to disable revisions entirely. And some plugins, such as Elementor, which I have installed here, do use the default revision system. However, they have ended up building their own on top. Let's take a quick look at what Elementor does. So underneath, they are using the basic WordPress revision system. But if I make a change, and update a post which has been written with Elementor, I can look down here for this history icon, and they have a record of the actions that have happened on this post, and then a revisions tab as well, showing all the changes that I've made. So revisions is a useful but somewhat limited feature in WordPress. I would expect it to save the key information in your body text and the title, but really not too much else. If you are interested in doing more with revisions, check out Publish Press Revisions, which allows you to submit, moderate, and schedule changes to your content using the revisions feature. And the Pro version available on publishpress.com goes further and allows you to save all of the key data we've been talking about, such as the sales data and the product data for your WooCommerce products, or the events in the Event Calendar plugin.